then that community will start to not just you being the one supporting them, but they'll also support you as well.
Yeah, I really like that. I didn't even think to offer that explanation about authenticity. And I think for the majority of our listeners, I'm proud to say that authenticity is really not that much of an issue.
Yeah.
I've definitely been to Facebook groups where authenticity was a problem. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of pretentiousness going on in the groups or with the group leaders kind of thing. And then, I wasn't there to judge per se. I just realized, well, that's not really the place for me, right? People who put on a false face or, aren't as real for me to be comfortable with them, I guess you could say. It doesn't mean they're doing anything wrong. It just means, hey, I don't resonate with it,
Yeah.
So absolutely, if you build a community, if you got one going, or if you're planning on creating a community online, Facebook's a great place to do that. Definitely, absolutely be as transparent and authentic as you possibly can. Kira sets a great example with this. I've become better at that because of her example. And I think you all have become better because of her example. And I think that transparency and that authenticity is what people want to feel in order to connect.
Yeah, there's a fine line, though, between being authentic and just looking like a mess. Like, it's hard to trust somebody if they don't have some marbles going on. Like, I've got, 9 of my marbles are going straight aligned. I got one marble just a little bit rattling around in there.
Yeah, so that's another thing. Marbles. So, yeah. But you know what, though? I have also seen, it's like, don't create a community. It's like, create a community, but make sure that you're vulnerable.
Right.
And authentic. Okay, but make sure that you have marbles if you're going to be vulnerable and authentic.
Right. Cut to Todd and Kira playing marbles on the floor. Woohoo!
No, but I have seen people. I kind of stand by the authentic thing and the transparent thing, because even if you don't have many marbles and you're still authentic and transparent with people, people who are drawn to who are drawn to you, if that's you, will be authentically drawn. That's not going to be the same person who's going to be drawn to my community necessarily. But authenticity and vulnerability is just a form of truth telling and being willing to not being lying behaviors about yourself. So people can smell the truth on you, no matter what kind of person you are. They've seen the show. They've been sold the widgets that they didn't need, and we don't care for that anymore. Those days are over. Now we're looking for who can give us an authentic experience because they're real. They tell the truth, and if something comes up, they're going to work with you through it, kind of thing. That's the kind of leadership and communities that we want, is that transparency. So even if that person is super intelligent or their life is in shambles and they just do not have their crap together, but somehow they find time to manage an online community, maybe there's priority issues there, but regardless of the kind of person that is, if they're being authentic, transparent, vulnerable in what they're sharing and teaching, there will be people who are authentically and appropriately drawn to that type of leader.
Yeah. Yeah. And if they're offering a really good service that is creating more of that empowerment of the people in your community. So, you can be messy in it. You don't have to have it all perfect, because I think that's a pitfall for some people who are just starting their communities, is that they want it to be all right. And I've seen this happen with business people in the past who were a part of masterminds and different things of not of ours, but in different organizations. And I'm just like, wow, it's okay. It's okay to build your business messy, you're going to learn eventually how it all works. And, as long as you go, oh, whoops, that was on me, and I think I've said that a couple of times with inspirations, that was my bad, guys. And it's just, taking that ownership, because we all make mistakes. And so while you're building your business, while you're building your community, and don't be stopped by thinking that you have to have it perfect before you even push the button. Just push the button and the people will come. And at the button, I mean that little group. You create your group button.
Right.
They're already going to give you sample templates in there. So but Todd and I have a different philosophy around business. I'm a ready, fire, aim, and he is a ready, aim, fire, which is really good. We need both. So my targets seem to get missed a lot on first rounds, but his are always hit, and I love that. So just take your time. Know that the right people are going to come, and there is so many nuances to this. You stay real, you stay true. And know that there are going to be people that come into your group who aren't authentic, who aren't living their truth, who might try to sabotage a little bit. They might be sabotaging themselves. They might be sabotaging the group. So there can be negative aspects that you have to handle as a leader of that group. But just being in that space of knowing where you are and where your truth is and holding your ground, everything else is going to fall in place, and whoever needs to fall away from that community will, and it'll actually be a really good thing. I think we're done for today as far as this topic goes, but I think it's a great topic. We might approach it again from other angles as we go along, because it can be really, really an empowering thing to create a community where not only are there raving fans, but they're people that you can rely on, that you can trust, that trust you, that will help you grow your business and help you create an environment of complete authenticity and perfect giving in this world.
Great job. Great podcast. Great information.
Thank you, Todd.
Very good information. All right, we'll wrap this one up. This is Todd Schaefer.
And this is Kira Shaver.
And this is Planet Holistic.